any of us, who are in marketing or worked around marketing who've tried to set up even just like a Facebook ad, I mean, I'm talking just a Facebook ad, forget, video on a connected television. I mean, it it is hard, it really is, and it's overwhelming. So you had that hurdle, and so you brought, what was it, you said like 21 steps, which was kind of the best in class meta, right? And
Yep.
you
Yep.
brought it down to 10, so it's like, oh, we cut them in half, more than half. But then there's the content problem, and that really resonates because video is just, it's a different beast, right?
Yeah.
As much as we all carry awesome cameras around, and maybe some of us are a little more comfortable than others, sort of flipping it around and going on video or whatever, it's like, still, even that, like, you don't create ads that way. So
Yep.
at least most of us don't. So wow, it's amazing. Well, why don't we, I think a great place to launch the discussion, and also to give the audience the next level of detail behind the real problem you're solving, and then that'll be a great point for us to talk about some of the technology you've developed, and then what this can really do. Is you brought a couple slides, right? and
Yep.
and so why don't we bring those up, and in case anybody's like, oh no, here we go, here's the pitch. I promise you, Jonathan is not pitching. We do not pitch on Voices of Video, promise you. So hang in there, don't hang up here. But Jonathan put together some really good talking point slides that I thought, hey, these are the points we're going to cover anyway, so why not put them up on the screen? So yeah, so tell us, about the problem around advertising.
100%. Yeah. So just to double click on the extent of the problem, a video ad on average can cost at least like minimum $10,000 to produce and take weeks, teams of creatives. But 10,000 is like the minimum. A Super Bowl commercial, forget about it.
Oh.
Millions of dollars.
Can you
Um,
give us an idea like that? I mean, just for those of us that don't really know, that $10,000, is that kind of at the level of, the local, like, roofing company that, throws together something with a couple of guys up on the roof with hammers, and,
yeah.
is it that, or is it something that looks a little more like, commercial television, or what, you
Even
know?
at a local level, if you're working with an agency and a video producer, an editor, again, I did those jobs. I was there, and I really love creatives, and
Ah,
the bar is really high. But yeah,
yeah.
even that will cost thousands of dollars.
Amazing.
And then the other part, that once you have that video ad, that may be even harder, is the campaign setup and launch. So when you get into these tools, like you said, even Meta, which billions of dollars flow through the pipes, tens of billions of dollars,
Yeah.
and SMBs are using it. It's really also
Mhm.
agencies using it on behalf of a small business owner.
Yeah.
Even that's complicated. I've worked in the industry for over a decade, and I used to run Facebook campaigns, and even that setup, 21 steps, super complicated. The user experience, lots of buttons and widgets. You're like, ooh, I'm spending money. Where am I going to go wrong? So we simplify that by basically using the AI to know where your business is. If it's a retail location, we'll automatically target the zip codes around
Mm.
you. We know the context of your business. So let's say it's a burger joint. We can
Mhm.
extract metadata from your website, from your Google business profile, and automatically target burger enthusiasts, foodies, locals in your area, fine diners, and
Mm.
add that to the campaign targeting automatically. So really, you're just basically putting in your credit card info, picking your budget, and you're launching
Mhm.
on premium CTV.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Let's see. There we go.
Oh, solution. Yeah. So, like I said, the solution, we generate the commercials, and you can go to streamer.ai right now. We have some strategic partnerships with a lot of the different Gen AI companies like OpenAI. We use ChatGPT for Omni on the back end. We have 11
Amazing.
labs They're a big AI unicorn audio company. We use
Mm-hmm.
them as well. We use Suno, all these companies raise these crazy 100 million, $200 million. So we
Yeah.
use Suno. And what we do is we call it like Streamer GPT. We're basically like the best AI DJ remixing CTV business commercials. And we make
Mm-hmm.
it extremely easy to generate the commercial and launch. So if you go to streamer.ai right now, put in your favorite bar or restaurant, you could generate and see it for yourself. We don't charge you to preview it. We don't even have you
Crazy.
sign up, and maybe we should, but we like to make it really frictionless, like cut to the bone, get all the friction out of
Yeah.
there. So these slides are ripped out a little bit. If there's any investors on, it's ripped out of the investor deck.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're doing this because streaming is just a massive 200 billion plus market
Yeah.
opportunity. There are 400 million global small businesses spending over
Yeah.
$700 billion in digital
Yeah.
ad spend. It's going to be about a $200 billion streaming specific market by
Mm.
2030. So there's just a ton of opportunity. And right now, TV on average, we could go
Mm.
to the next slide, might really drive this point home. So on average, TVs had like 500 advertisers, your big box, Procter and Gamble, L'Oreal, et cetera, dominate TV ad spend. And, that was great for a really long time, but we know linear is on a major decline,
Mm-hmm.
whereas 9 million plus advertisers advertise on search and social, spending over 300 billion plus per year.
Mm.
Our vision is to enable millions of new businesses to advertise on streaming by making it simple and affordable. And we've even gone on a path to accelerate that by basically partnering with big broadcasters, ad tech platforms, and agencies who already have a lot of ad spend going through their platforms. And we're basically
Mm-hmm.
giving them Gen AI tools to attract SMBs so we can realize this vision faster and democratize CTV ad buying. We have a huge launch this Monday. So my Slack's probably
Awesome.
going crazy right now while we're talking about this really big launch of a new
Yeah.
Gen AI powered ads manager. So very
Yeah.
exciting.
Yeah, yeah. The opportunity is very clear, to me anyway, and I think a lot of people. So it's great that you're going after this. I am super fascinated personally, but I think many people in the industry are, especially on the creative side, around Gen AI use of or Gen AI technology, to build creatives, build assets.